Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 3. I'm down here where the squid drop collection chest is, and you can probably hear that sound. Kind of sounds like explosions going off. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to guess what it is. If you guess it's a dynamite / explosion generator, you are incorrect. And alright, time's up. The actual answer is it's a wither boss trapped in a Tinker's Construct smeltery. Yeah, shoot at me now. This is the rematch. He's kind of in trouble. So basically I built a tiny little Tinker's Construct smeltery. It's a 3x3x3 with a like wither-proof glass in the top of it. And so basically you build a wither inside of it, and the wither's too big to get back out of the little hole in the top. So it just sits in there, and as long as you have some kind of liquid in the smeltery being melted, then the wither will continuously take damage and eventually die. And I've got a crystal chest with an item collector right over there. I can actually get closer. He can't hit me at all. He's trying though. But as soon as he dies, all the stuff's going to go in that chest right there. Going to lose no items at all. Anytime I need to take the fluid out of the smeltery, I've got a tank right there. And any of the blood that's in the smeltery goes up into this casting table and makes coagulated blood whenever I want it to. It's not doing it right now though. I'm using the blood to kill the wither. It's dying in its own blood. Its own molten blood is killing it. I took the gold out. I had like 1 ingot worth of gold there. But yeah. Anyway, Crumb Star. Okay, it's a like head crumbs wither star thing. Huh, interesting. Also got the Nether Star and 2 Supremium Essence, which I don't really need, but you know, why not? Mostly I'm doing this just to get the Nether Stars. I could probably more easily kill the wither boss now than I did originally, because I've upgraded my cleaver. It's got the Manulin, here's the stats. Manulin Sword Blade. One of the tool rods I made copper for the bonus experience drops. The large plate I made steel because that adds a level of sharpness to it, kind of. It adds the sharp modifier, which actually doesn't add flat damage. It adds a bleeding effect to a target that you attack. So you hit them once and then they bleed for a couple of ticks of damage. And then the last tool rod is still wood for the auto repair, that ecological, very slow auto repair. Let's see, I also made a secondary pickaxe for Silk Touch so I can pick up this glass and stuff without it just totally shattering. But my original pick is now cobalt on the pig head, nothing else has changed. Still copper for experience drops and wood for auto repair. Hatchet, just about the same thing, cobalt, wood tool rod, copper binding. The Silk Touch pick is actually wooden binding for the auto repair, cobalt head, and a stone tool rod, just so I can, well, that's like the material that I had on hand. I was standing up there by the cobble thingy and was just like, you know what, I'll just make it out of this. It's no big deal. The Silk Touch pick doesn't have to have a ton of durability or anything like that, so anyway, that's that. So that's that little thing that I built down here. We actually need to go to the end and beat the Ender Dragon. And I think there's 2 ways to get there that I can figure out. One I know of, one might not be correct. But so in loot bags, I've been randomly getting these end portals, and I think I can actually craft my own end portal with these. Not quite sure, but if I cannot, then I can use Plan B, which actually we're going to start on. Plan B is where we're going to start because I already have it completed, and I'm not sure if it works, but we're going to find out. Plan B is the Ender Cake. If you watched my Sky Factory 2.5 series, I actually made an automated system to farm and create these from scratch. I had all the parts of it being farmed, the cake being crafted, and then the end cakes being exported to a chest. Yeah. Anyway, so that was fun. But in this pack, I don't have that set up. So I just manually created one. It's actually right there. You probably saw it a little bit ago when I was down there. But let's see here. I gotta add a couple charges to it. You get these Eye of Enders, because whenever you first craft it, it's a little sliver of cake. It's like the very last little bit, and it doesn't do anything. But you get Eye of Enders, and you right-click on it, and it charges the cake up. It adds slices to the cake, like that. And then whenever you right-click on it again, you eat a slice and teleport to the end. So, I think I'm good on food. I need to kind of empty my inventory a little bit. I'll just dump it in the mass storage device over here. Just throw that in there. Oh yeah, I wanted to open these loot bags first. Maybe not that one. That's a regular, uncommon bag. But I've been getting a lot of specialty loot bags lately. So I figured I would open them on camera in case I got anything awesome. And let's clear that out. Tons of ender pearls. Anyway, I figured I'd open them on camera just in case I got anything awesome. A few of them I'm pretty sure are not going to have anything awesome, like the bacon bags. I think they only have like pork chops. The Direwolf 20 bag is just the like smooth stone and glass. The worn out loot bags, I think only have beds in them now. They used to have some kind of random stuff, but now I think they only get beds. We have a Sorin bag, a Wild bag, and 4 Darkosto bags. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop these open and we'll see what we get. Starting with the ones that I'm sure don't have anything too crazy awesome. Bacon bag. I think there's a chance, at least there used to be a chance, that these have epic bacon in them, which made the final tier of the magical crops stone easier to make because you didn't have to make your own epic bacon. But now I guess they don't. That's I've opened like 5 or 6 of those, only gotten pork chops out. So yeah, I guess they took that out because it's kind of cheaty. Anyway, that's that. Let's go ahead and open the worn out bags because I think they only drop beds. I opened one before and I got a thing that it says definitely not a bed. It's not this one, that's the one I crafted way back at the beginning of the series. But there is one that's called, I think, definitely not a bed. Unless I recycled it. I probably recycled it. Yeah, it might have gone in the loot recycler. But anyway, yeah, not a bed. I guess I just imagined the definitely not. Yeah, so not a bed. Okay, so then the Sorin bag. Let's see what these have. What's this got these days? 4 nether quartz, 2 chests, and a stick. Alright. Nothing super amazing. I am farming quartz now, though, to add to the sword, to my cleaver, for sharpness. This is the wild bag, and it has a spawn chicken egg, which I'm going to go put over here in the hen house with the other miscellaneous chicken stuff that I have. Alright, well that's that. Guess nothing. Oh wait, I still have the Dark Osto bags. Let's put this away. These go in the food box. Up here. And let's open these. I have no idea what they have in them. It says the most fitting of loot only drops on a certain special day. Which is gotta be like a lie because I've been getting these over the past week. But anyway, let's open it. Cakes, alright. More cakes. And more cakes. And more cakes. Alright, well, I guess I didn't have to craft that cake earlier. Those are going to clog up the food box now. Ah, amazing. Okay. Cakes don't stack, so I guess I'll just put them in over here. In case I ever need more cake. That's that. Alright, so let me double check the quartz here. We're going to get 2, 3, 4 stacks plus almost a 5th stack. And I'm going to go ahead and load up my cleaver. Let's see. Finishing off that level of sharpness up to 144 gives us 21 attack damage. And the entire next level gives us up to 22.78 with no remaining modifiers. And this stuff I'm going to put back in there for later. Alright, so 22.78 damage plus a bleed effect, beheading 2. Yeah, that's about it. Let me make sure that my dark steel armor is fully charged. Each piece holds 1,000,000 RF. I need to make an enchanter and get some mending and put on these so I can keep them at full durability all the time. But that's, I guess, for later. I did, actually, since I had the all these crafters and things made, I put all the resources together and put the patterns together to make the refined storage. No, they're not refined storage. They are solar flux. I think solar flux solar panels, solar flux reborn, and I auto crafted tier 6 solar panel. They come in groups of 2, so there they are. They output 2,000 RF per tick, just a little over, and these are both full now because I'm not using enough power to drain these at all. But yeah, so all my power needs are totally taken care of. 4,000 plus RF per tick. The lava generator is totally useless now. So I've got a ton of lava I'm not using, but that's weird. That tank keeps changing from lava to just shadow. I hooked up the ender tank here, or I built an ender tank. Actually, I built 2 ender tanks because they work in pairs. Put one here, and then I replaced that other tank over here, so we can just transport lava automatically from there to there. And then I have the other tank here hooked up to these conduits to export, so we're going to be trying to use the lava out of here. But it is going to take a long time. 577 buckets worth. I might just spam out a bunch of obsidian here. Just hook a transfer node or a item conduit to that into a chest and just auto pull obsidian out of this thing until that all goes empty. But anyway, that's for later. Let us... I'm going to switch that to a regular pick. I don't know if the end is going to have a terrain in it, like a platform for the dragon, or if it's going to be all void. I'm not sure how this map is set up. But just in case I die, I do have a secondary Wings of the Bat. I got a second one from a loot bag. It's in the storage thing. I can always just pick up more food. I would have to get a new weapon to go back in with to get my stuff, I think. But yeah, I would like an item magnet, just in case when I kill the dragon he drops stuff. So, what item magnet do I want? I could go with like the Ender IO magnet. There's the Draconic Evolution magnet. Which, can I make this? I can actually totally make that. I just need a, not Manualin. Where's my Draconium? Right there. I'm at like 1,000 already. And then I need an Ender Pearl. Just one. And Blaze Powder. Alright, put those together. Let's pulverize down some of this Draconium. I'm pretty sure Sagmill can do it. No. Crusher? Yes, I think Crusher can do it. Let me set this to extract so it doesn't, whoop, go back up. So it doesn't automatically put the crushed Draconium back into the that furnace right there. I was using this to break down cobblestone into gravel, and then it would take the gravel, put it back in its chest, export the gravel back in there to sand, and then the sand would go up into the furnace to make glass. Because I needed to make like 1,200 glass for these solar panels. Yeah, it took quite a while. But I wasn't sitting around waiting on it. I set it up and then left the house. So, didn't actually have to wait on it. Alright, so there's the dislocator. Clear that out. And then we need absolutely nothing. Item dislocator. There we go. Now, do I have to like, yeah, there we go. Shift right click to activate. Does it go in a bauble slot? Survey says no, but I'm pretty sure it will work for my inventory. Yes, it works for my inventory. Alright, so that takes care of that. That's actually the first bit of Draconium I've used for anything. Besides that one, I would probably have used the electromagnet, but it takes RF and you have to recharge it all the time. So, yeah. I guess I came out ahead on that deal. Anyway, without further ado, let us go to the end. We have a dragon to kill. Okay, you go in there. Ah, dang it, quit giving me... Alright, you know what? Just go. Survey says there's a platform, and that's it. Alright, well, flying is required for this fight. Can I take these out with the boomerang? Yes, I can. Amazing. It's already better than the shuriken. That thing was a fiasco. Just have to wait for it to return. That's the only downside here. Alright, we have a little bit of lag. This happens occasionally. That couple of second where it just kind of freezes up. Vein mine that out of my way. I think the lag is due to all the conduits that I have, and maybe the farming station. Ooh, he's loud. Hostile creatures, 2%. That's just in case. Turn down a bunch of it. Anyway, I think the lag is due to the conduits I have with all that lava generation going on. And it's trying to keep track of all that different stuff going on at the same time. plus the mob farm items being translocated and sorted, the farming station, all the power generation stuff. I think that's what's causing the lag every now and then. I know the smeltery causes lag. I have 10 casting tables with conduits attached to it. So anytime I put any metal in it, it disperses the metal, the liquid metal, across 10 casting tables. And when I have that thing running, if I'm anywhere near it, my frame rate drops from 60 to 9. 9 whole frames a second. So yeah, I know that thing causes lag. There's like some crazy-eyed Enderman here. Doesn't have any kind of special name or anything. Anyway, let's take care of this dragon if I can catch up to him and smack him once. Get him while he's flying around right here. See if you guys can see the bleed damage. No, doesn't work. He's immune to the bleed. That is a pretty good amount of damage, though. I think the sword that I was using in Hermit Pack, it's pretty much the exact same sword, but I think it does somewhere in the 30 damage range. And then I have the potion ring for strength 2. So I'm dealing that much more damage all the time. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. Oh, those guys are having a bad day. But yeah, I think it's in the 30 damage range, because I can one-shot Enderman with it. Let me test it on one of these guys. Nope. Not quite. They are not immune to the bleed, though. See him bleeding? Anyway. They're not immune to the bleed, but it doesn't look like it's actually doing more damage. Okay. Now that he's landed. He, she, whatever. And just knock this dragon out. Don't even have to worry about food. I know it's shooting at me. Oh, there goes the shot right there. Come on. Land again. So, how was everybody else's day? While we wait for this to happen. Can I boomerang the dragon? Or is the boomerang too slow? Oh, he's going back. Geronimo! If I can get it on this cycle, that'd be great, but it'll probably take one more. Yeah, one more. Or not? Are you stuck here now? Fine, we're gonna kill you with the boomerang then. Because it won't let me get in there close enough to actually hit him. And the boomerang's dealing damage on the way back also. That's cool. Oh yeah, the dragon heart. Forgot about that. That's gonna explode, isn't it? Dragon egg, click to start hatching. No, we don't need to do that. Heart's about to blow. Oh, no, never mind. I guess it just sits there until you can collect it. It gives you time to pick it up. Alright, so we got our dragon heart so we can awaken some draconium later. 51 draconium dust. Not that I really need it, but that's a pretty good amount. And the epic shader grab bag. Dragon egg if we want to hatch our own dragon. And And there's our portal to go to the extra bonus area to get Elytra. Like, we totally need that. But anyway, that's about doing it for me for this episode. I'm going to head on back to normal map land here. I'm going to leave the egg there for now. I think I can knock that off there with a piston as per usual. And then I'm going to build the little plinth statue. What's it called? It's like a display stand to put the egg on, but it generates grid power. It generates like 100 grid power or something like that. It generates a lot of grid power, unless it's been modified in this pack. But yeah, I'm going to do all that probably off camera and get you guys an update probably tomorrow. I think probably tomorrow. But anyway, that's doing it for this episode. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good day.